Are you someone who is, has been, or knows someone who is being abused? We've been there. You deserve hope and healing. Talk to a life coach by downloading the Been There Life Coaching app. Positive Pahrump, made possible by Been There Life Coaching.
Norm Hansen is a man who biked across America back in 1965 in order to search for his father. He went from California all the way to New York in an arduous and long biking trip with his friend Butch. Nowadays, Norm also helps out the youth in Pahrump via scholarships, so we asked him all about it.
Well, I go to the counselor at the high school 12th grade graduation class, as I did last year here in the Pahrump Valley High School, and I offer a $500 cash scholarship on the history of not so much biking, but how history can help us with the future. And the kids write, and then the counselors select the winner, and I give a $500 cash scholarship to the winner, and they take a picture of the winner with the bike that's sitting over there. And the kids really enjoy it. And then I talk to the class at the graduation. I won't go to any other schools. I want to focus on Pahrump Valley High School because I was surprised the number of kids were in graduation. It was like over 300. And it's a big school, a big, beautiful rural community. And I kind of fell in love with this place because you can look around, see all the mountains and the fresh air, and you can get out and ride and you don't have to worry about getting hit by cars. So, but the scholarship is something I want to continue, and I'll continue that regardless of book sales. Amazon sells it, so does BookLogic, and I get royalty checks, but then I just turn that in and it's a cash. The kids like cash rather than checks or gift cards, so it's $500 cash. If I may have more book sales, then I'll raise it to $1,000, and I had 4 or 5 people write last year, and the counselors decide. I don't decide who wins the writing contest because I don't have that kind of literature background, which you need to make those decisions.
Students can get the scholarship by submitting a paper talking about history and how it may affect the future.
The subject is the history and how history affects the future. And so this was a historic event. And the bike technology has changed so much in the last 60 years. That bike over there could only take 40 pounds on the rear wheel. Otherwise, the spokes would break. Today, and I had several flats. Well, both of us had flats. Today, there are people riding on what's called gravel bikes. They get no flats. They can carry a lot of gear. And so it's really a history of not so much biking but it's about how things change for the better. Things will get better. Right now, things are a little tough, but they will get better. And the book pretty much outlines how tough it was in the 60s and how much things have gotten better since then. It's a very inspirational book for young people to realize that things are going to get better. You just have to have patience. And of course, at my age, I don't have much patience. So
we were wondering if Norm would be doing the scholarship this year, so we asked about his plans regarding it.
Yes, regardless of how much revenue the book, I sell the books on Amazon Prime. It's Bike Across America, 1965, Finding My Father. And if the sales go well enough, then I use that money to fund the scholarship, which I'll do regardless of whether the revenues are there. And, if people buy the book, that's great. I'd like to plug the book so we can get additional money for the scholarship next year. It's $500, so.
We asked Norm about how people interested in the scholarship can contact him.
Phone number is 303-914-0384, and the email is Norm Hansen, Hansen, the number 8, @gmail.com.